Welcome to my flight from Nevada County Airport, also known as Grass Valley Airport near Sacramento in Northern California, up to Renton Airport in the Seattle metro area. This was a 3.5 hour flight with a distance of 535 nautical miles. It was flown in a twin-engine Diamond DA42 IV with a cruise speed of 170 knots at 14,000 feet. The forecast weather for the flight was generally really nice, but we had seen a lot of convective activity, thunderstorms and lightning forecast in eastern Washington and eastern Oregon. So we planned on a route up more westerly, up over the Siskiyou Mountains towards Medford, or Medford down here, and then Eugene up the Willamette Valley to Portland, and then straight shot into Seattle. And as you'll see, the weather was definitely as forecast. It was very nice on the route, but we had a lot of build-ups and lightning and so forth we can see over here as we were heading up. Nevada County is a very nice mountain airport, about 60 nautical miles to the west of Reno. I also understand it's the home of Juan Brown, for those of you who follow the Blanco Lirio YouTube channel. So in mid-May, the Diamond had its G1000 NXi avionics upgraded from Phase 1 to Phase 2. This adds a few new features, but most importantly, it sets up the G1000 for future software upgrades. Behind the panel, the WAAS GPS boxes are upgraded from 63Ws to the more modern 64Ws. To the pilot, the most visible upgrade with the Phase 2 is the new GMA 1360 audio panel. There are only a few avionics shops authorized to do this upgrade, and one of them is Alpine Aviation at Nevada County. Gordon Mills is the owner there and did a great job on this upgrade. So on a recent Saturday morning, I caught a 6:45 a.m. Alaska flight down from Seattle to Sacramento. Gordon flew the DA42 over to Sacramento to pick me up, and then we flew the 20 minutes back to Nevada County to drop him off. Then I started my long flight back to Renton. So I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe if you do.
Runup, photo, A, up, so it was on B, auto, B, auto. And right is A, auto, B, auto. ECU test. And let's just set up this. We're going to be on a runway heading.
Departure runway 25, departure southwest, Nevada County.
Nevada County, Twin Star 62 Delta Lima's taxiing to hold short line, runway 25, Nevada.
From the terminal out to 25 for takeoff. And Nevada County, 7 November kilos, taxi out behind the 180 for runway 25. Nevada County, Saratoga 8063 Tango, upwind runway 25, departure southwest, Nevada County.
Nevada County, Twin Star 62 Delta Lima's departing runway 25 will be straight out and then departing the area to the northwest, Nevada County.
Lights, pumps, camera action. We're on final, it's clear. Clear on final, clear on the runway. Full power.
Hotel Romeo is coming up on a 2 mile final 25. We're going to sidestep to the taxiway direct transient.
Airspeed's alive. Engines look good. Looking for 76. 56. 66.
Skyhack 180 will be departing.
76 rotates.
Take left downwind departure.
92. For the red climb, gear up. Flaps are up.
Are we? Yeah. Display day. Where are you up to? Wake up.
Okay, power back to 92.
39 Hotel Romeo's crossing, currently over the parallel taxiway 25. We're going to head midfield next to the Black Hawk, Nevada County.
Nevada County traffic, Twin Star 62 Delta Limas, climbing through 4,800, departing the area to the northwest.
This is traffic. Nevada County, Skywagon 96 Yankee is taking 25, be making a left turn out to the south.
62 Delta Lima, your radar contact, 10 miles northwest of Grass Valley Airport, cleared to the Romeo November Tango Airport, via direct red bluff and filed, climb maintain 14,000.
Okay, November 62 Delta Lima is cleared to the Renton Airport, direct red bluff then is filed, climb maintain 14,000.
2 Delta Lima, read back correct. Reach 144 heavy, just got an aircraft that's blocking emergency now at 10,000, maintain 12,000 for now.
So maintain 12,000, reach 144.
Valley 8731, contact approaching 127.4.
Oakland Center, Twin Star 62 Delta Lima is climbing through 8,100 for 14,000.
60 Delta Lima, Oakland Center, rating altimeter 29902.
29902, 2 Delta Lima.
Okay, we're climbing up here, and we'll turn these off, turn the videos off, and talk to you a little bit when we're a bit further along. Okay, we are at 14,000. We have just crossed over the Red Bluff VOR, so we're heading up towards Fort Jones VOR, then on to Medford. Cruising along well here. So far all the new avionics seem to be working fine. A couple of things to get used to, but...
Mama 37, we have a request, departure Reno.
But going well. You can see Reading out ahead of us there, just over to the right, and then we're going to be going into the mountains to the west of, let's see, the west of Mount Shasta. I think they're called the Siskiyous, and then go over Medford. Just going to do a test here and see if you can hear the music on the XM radio. And what is that? Let's see. That would be Foo Fighters. See how much we've got here. We've got a little under 3 hours to Renton. And should have 2 hours remaining, which sounds about right. And we have 2 hours fuel remaining. We have about a 22 knot headwind. So actually, true airspeed at 14,000 75% is 175 knots. But ground speed's only 153. So a bit slower today, but that's okay. That's pretty typical going north. Okay, I think we can turn the aux tanks on here and start that transfer. Usually when you get below 20 gallons a side, turn them on. There they are, coming on. So that's transferring from the auxiliary tanks into the main tanks and then filling those up. And once it gets, above 20, 21 gallons, it switches off. Okay, we're just getting into the Siskiyou area. We're just, let's see, just coming up on a little airport on a lake called Trinity Center, which we just saw down there. It looks really nice. And looking out to the right there, we've got a great view of Mount Shasta. Well, not a perfect view. There's a couple of clouds around, but still really pretty. Looking forward, we're coming up on the ranges here. I have a feeling we'll get a little bit of bumpiness because these clouds, although we may, yeah, we're about level with the clouds. It's always a bit hard to tell, are we above or below? I'm actually going to turn the pitot heat on just in case. I think if we go through any, it'll be quick, but just for to be careful. So we're still at 14,000. Still got a pretty good headwind of 23 knots on the nose. So we've got a ground speed of 152 knots. And let's see if we look on here, we've still got 2 hours and 35 minutes to Seattle.
Six-two Delta Lima, contact Seattle Center 124.85 today.
Seattle Center on 124.85 to Delta Lima. Seattle Center, Twin Star 62 Delta Lima is 4,000.
November 62 Delta Lima, Seattle Center, 62 altimeter 3006.
3006 to Delta Lima.
Really pretty countryside, up through that valley. Weed, California, little town of Weed, California. It's just in the foothills of Mount Shasta.
Number 6 Echo, radar contact lost, report level 9500.
I think we'll stop the video cameras here and turn them on when we get a bit further down the track. Okay, we are now in Oregon, just crossed off over the border, and just coming up on Medford, and just past that is the Rogue Valley VOR, which we're 18 nautical miles from. All cruising along fine here. If we look at, let's see, go to trip planning, and estimated time in route is 2 hours, right on just over 2 hours. That's good. The headwind has calmed down a little bit. We have about 13 knots on the nose now, so that's giving us about 10 knots, and ground speed's now 162. True airspeed's 174, indicators 141, and all that's with 13.2-ish gallons per hour. You can see that, I think that's Mount McLaughlin over there, and the whole way up here, let's turn it there, if you can see that, starting to see a line of smaller volcanoes up towards
Roger, thank you.
Towards Portland, and then you get into Mount St. Helens, Mount Adams, and Mount Rainier. So we're a bit far away, but you can sort of make them out. On the other side, if you're cruising along on the east side of the Cascades, you can get some really nice views of those peaks. So as I say, Rogue Valley's up ahead, and then Eugene, it's about 100 nautical miles. Once we get to there, then we're really in the Willamette Valley, and just straight shot up to Portland, and then up to Seattle. So making good time. And for those of you who are into the G1000, and particularly into Diamond implementations of it, I think you can see here is the new audio panel that comes with a Phase 2 upgrade in the G1000, and I'm still learning it. I have to spend some time with the manual, but let's see, slightly different button designs. You can see it's a rectangle versus a triangle in the previous versions. Let's see, the pilot and co-pilot isolate. It appears that when the button's on, then they can talk. I was flying with Gordon earlier, and we were able to determine that when the light is on, it's not isolated, so it's the reverse of what it says, and I assume the same is for the passenger as well. Haven't worked on these yet. The music, I've got XM radio on. I don't know if you can hear that, but when that comes on, it looks like both of those turn on the XM music. And for those who are following the upgrade sequence, the Phase 3 upgrade, which hasn't been announced yet, will add a level button here. It should be a nice safety feature. So if you're in a inappropriate attitude, you can just press that and the G1000 will level you out automatically, which is nice in an upset situation. Oh yeah, there we go. We're definitely starting to see some weather up there.
Star 6504, contact Cascade approach 119.6.
You can see that, so over Yakima area, which is what was forecast. So, yeah, so glad we're staying over the west side of the Cascades. That's interesting.
62 Delta Lima, you want a shortcut?
Say again for 62 Delta Lima.
Yeah, did you want a shortcut or do you want to stay on your filed route there?
Let's stay on our filed route for now, and actually we're picking up a transponder. We're getting a pretty good pickup on ELT on 121.5.
Okay, thank you for that. That is pretty strong.
Yeah, it is. We'll keep listening to it, see how it goes. Seattle Center, Twin Star 62 Delta Lima, that ELT sound has stopped now. Oh, no, and it's back. 2 Delta Lima, sorry.
Back 1673 Charlie, is it? So block is here, 6615.
So that's one of the reasons why we listen to 121.5 when we're on cross countries. As you do occasionally hear the ELTs. Oftentimes it's just a plane someone's bumped it or something, and that set it off, or something else has set it off. But it can be an accident. So it's important to listen and important to report when you hear it. That sound.
763 Charlie, you were cut out there. What was your?
That sounded pretty clear. So I would guess it's pretty close to us, but. We are coming up on Eugene. That's a busy airport, so could be a plane there.
Seattle Center, Twin Star 62 Delta Lima. Request direct Newburgh if that's available.
Over 62 Delta Lima, clear direct Newburgh.
Clear direct Newburgh, 62 Delta Lima, thanks.
November 62 Delta Lima, turn right direct Olympia, you clear the CFR there, thanks.
Clear direct Olympia, 2 Delta Lima, thanks.
595, skydive 1, jump over. Skydive 1, thanks. November 62 Delta Lima, contact Portland approach on 124.35.
124.35, 62 Delta Lima. Portland approach, Twin Star 62 Delta Lima is 14,000, direct Olympia.
Twin Star 62 Delta Lima, Portland approach, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, we just got vectored around a TFR at Hillsborough here. Looks like there's an air show going on there. Looks like nice weather for it, I think. So this is all working out well in terms of our routing. Let's see, we've got 44 minutes to Renton. We're currently direct Olympia. Then we'll get vectored in probably for the RNAV 34 at Renton. 14,000. See over here, certainly all the way up to our right, there's a lot of convective activity and even lightning and so forth there. So definitely more fun being on the west side of the Cascades today than the east side. So all the that forecast of convective activity. Michael Schneider on Pacific Northwest Weather Watch was talking a lot about it yesterday. So that all came to pass. Okay, we are just, let's see, about 26.
036, turn 15 degrees
26,
right.
no, 40 nautical miles south of Olympia. We've been asked to descend and cross 15 miles south of Olympia at 10,000. So we're descending down to that. So this shows really nice. I'm just descending on the at vertical speed 500 feet per minute, but set this up so you can set up 15 nautical miles before Olympia and cross that at 10,000. So I'm not actually flying this, but set it up just to see how it works. So that would mean top of descent is there, and we would get to 10,000 by that orange dot, and on our current descent, that line is when we're going to get to 10,000, so we'll be before the 15 nautical mile point.
Romeo 4,500.
Okay, slow it down a little bit. The yellow arc, which should only be in smooth air, and it's starting to get a little bumpy, so we'll just slow it down. I think we'll load the
November 94 Golf Papa,
procedure.
contact Seattle Center 125.1.
Approach. 134. Enter. And
4 Golf Papa 25.1.
put ZULOD in.
Horizon 2085, clear direct Easton, climb and maintain level 350.
Direct Easton up to 350, Horizon 2085.
Cathay 083, climb and maintain level 360.
Climb maintain level 360, Cathay 083.
November 62 Delta Lima, contact Seattle approach 126.5.
Seattle approach 126.5 to Delta Lima.
That was just 000, jump situation.
Seattle approach Twin Star 62 Delta Lima is 10,000, and we have Golf at Renton.
62 Delta Lima, Seattle approach, welcome.
Thought you might enjoy seeing the build-up over there. Definitely got a bit of a channel here.
Central aircraft, first operation in progress. Over
Up
to
to
2 minutes, out of below 14,000.
up to Seattle with pretty good build-ups already. It's what, it's 2:45 in the afternoon. So I think a couple of hours this will be a lot more significant. Not seeing any
Mike, thanks, contact coming air tower.
not seeing any lightning in that one, but certainly over to the east.
3222 heavy,
Definitely quite a
maintain
few lightning strikes.
7,000.
Okay, so preparing for descent. Landing data is received.
8564 Quebec,
We'll put
contact
that
Olympia Tower, we'll
in.
talk to you on the mist.
Altimeters set. Comnavs are all
64
in.
Quebec, contact Olympia Tower.
Safety harnesses, backrest, parking brake is released. Rudder trim. Your warning lights. Boom, 3 green. Landing lights.
738 Zulu Bravo, contact approach on 120.4.
What's up now?
120.4, sound 30 Bravo, thank you.
Number 62 Delta Lima, gonna have to take you a little wide, just get you run some traffic, turn right, heading 070, descend and maintain 8,000. Number 62 Delta Lima, you can expect the RNAV to runway 34 or the visual approach to 34 at Renton today.
Yeah, we'll plan on the RNAV 34 for Renton to Delta Lima.
It's 3222 heavy, turn right, heading 340.
Right 340, reach 3222.
Number 62 Delta Lima, descend and maintain 5,000.
Center maintain 5,000 to Delta Lima.
Okay, always interesting coming in here. But I think we'll probably end up down below these clouds. I'm going to slow us down just a little bit. Back to 50.
3222 heavy, contact departure 120.4.
Got the RNAV loaded.
1204, reach 3222. See ya, thanks for the help.
We do have pitot heat on. We'll leave that on because it's what, minus 6 degrees outside, so we'll probably, if we go through any of these clouds, it'll probably be right about freezing. But yeah, it looks, actually it does look clear into Renton, so.
Number 62 Delta Lima, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000 to Delta Lima.
Number 2 Delta Lima, amend your outspeed, maintain 5,000. Traffic 1 o'clock and about 3 miles opposite direction, altitude indicates 4,500. They were pointed south of you, they just turned towards you.
Okay, look at that traffic and we'll stop at 5,000, 2 Delta.
2 Delta Lima, the traffic's passing off right now, they're no factor, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, 2 Delta Lima.
Seattle Skyline 91926, level 4,500, VFR.
Number 91926, Seattle approach, welcome. I'll show you going to Olympia. They are showing Zulu current. Let me know when you have it. Seattle altimeter is 3019er.
Yeah, 91926, I'm just going to use Olympia as a waypoint now, and my final destination once I hit that will be Aurora, Kilo Uniform Alpha Oscar.
See, there's coming up on 7,000. So yeah, I do think we'll be below these clouds fairly soon.
Number 91926, traffic 2 o'clock and about 3 miles west southwestbound outside the gate 4,300.
That's okay.
Yeah, looking 926.
We'll slow it down a bit more.
Number 62 Delta Lima, turn left heading 030.
030, 2 Delta Lima.
Okay, 200 feet to go.
Number 62 Delta Lima, turn left heading 020, contact approach on 125.9.
Left turn 020 and over to 125.902 Delta Lima. Seattle approach Twin Star 62 Delta Lima's 4,000. We're planning on the RNAV 34 at Renton.
Twin Star 62 Delta Lima, Seattle approach, thanks. Fly heading of 0, oh, what are you on right now? Are you 020?
020 we're on right now, 2 Delta Lima.
Delta Lima, okay, yes, just go ahead and maintain that heading for now.
So the only problem with this routing is that this is a fairly active training area right ahead, and we're at 4,000, which put us in amongst the traffic there. But we are an IFR flight plan, so they are looking out, but I'm going to be looking out as well, especially on a reasonably clear day, Saturday afternoon. There's probably going to be a lot of traffic in the training area.
11 o'clock and 2 miles southbound 4,100 indicated.
Yeah, we're looking 2 Delta Lima.
2 Delta Lima, turn left heading 340 for the traffic.
Left turn 34, say again for 2 Delta Lima?
2 Delta Lima, left heading 340.
340, 2 Delta Lima.
2 Delta Lima, and the turn on the traffic will be off the right wing, 2 miles southbound 4,200 indicated.
Yeah, we're looking 2 Delta Lima. We have the traffic inside 2 Delta Lima. It looks like they're doing a turn away from us.
2 Delta Lima. Number 2 Delta Lima, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, 2 Delta Lima.
Approach Jet City 650s with you, 6,000, descent 5, heading 180.
This is City Shuttle 696, visual approach 220. Roger. And 2 Delta Lima, do you still have the previous traffic off your right wing at sight a mile northbound?
That's affirmative, 2 Delta Lima.
2 Delta Lima, okay, maintain visual separation for that traffic. They appear to be descending northbound BU.
Affirmative, 2 Delta Lima. They're behind us now.
Delta Lima, to direct to ZULOD, join the approach.
Direct to ZULOD to join the approach, 2 Delta Lima.
Vertical track.
Right, 2065, still approach altimeter 3019, expect 34 left. 2 Delta Lima, cross ZULOD at 3000, clear to RNAV, runway 34, approach Renton.
Cross ZULOD 3000, cleared RNAV 34 at Renton, 2 Delta Lima.
Okay, we're coming up on ZULOD and then we'll be down to 1600. Get down to 1600 as quick as we
2 Delta
can.
Lima, traffic after left wing and a half mile, eastbound 2400 indicated.
Okay, we're looking 2 Delta Lima.
Okay, Fessler is the next.
137, you said you'd be able to fly 320 in 2 minutes. That's 2314, sail approach, altimeter 3019, expect 34 left.
And Fessler is the final approach fix. So we'll be gear down, pumps on, pumps.
Left 235, sail approach, altimeter 3019, expect 34 left. 2 Delta Lima, contact Renton Tower.
Over to tower, 2 Delta Lima, thanks. Star 62 Delta Lima is on the RNAV 34, full stop landing.
Twin Star 62 Delta Lima, Renton Tower, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, 34, 2 Delta Lima.
Gears down, pumps are on, 1 notch of flaps.
9283 Alpha, Renton Tower, Factoria arrival.
And we're going to disconnect the autopilots.
Cessna 96 Juliet, Bravo 5, Bravo to parking, monitor ground. Bravo to
Start
parking,
slowing
monitor
it
ground.
down.
Thank you, Juliet.
The yaw damper out and the flight director. And start slowing it down. Back on the glide path. Speed's coming in okay. Yep, there we go.
96 Juliet approved. Cessna 12 uniform number 2 behind the Diamond Star, just past Valley Medical on the straight in, runway 34, clear to land.
Number 234, clear to land, and traffic 12 uniform.
Okay, we're on a good altitude. A little fast, but that's okay, we'll get that down. Just under 1,000 feet.
Renton Tower, Skycatcher 162 Hotel Alpha, just north of Bellevue with hotel for a hold.
Runway in sight.
Cessna 162 Hotel Alpha, Renton Tower, Factoria arrival.
Factoria arrival 162 Hotel
3
Alpha.
green, boost, pop flaps. Looking for 85 over the numbers. Airspeed's looking good. Coming up on the glide path.
Cessna 2 Hotel Alpha, traffic right to left, 2,600 Cardinal.
Runway's clear.
Traffic inside 2 Hotel Alpha.
3 green.
Cessna 83 Alpha, enter right downwind. Cessna 83 Alpha, enter right downwind.
Diamond 83 Alpha. Renton Tower 121 Whiskey, hold and short 34.
Cessna 121 Whiskey, Renton Tower, hold short 34.
Hold short 34, 121 Whiskey.
Diamond 62 Delta Lima, left Alpha 4, Alpha to parking, monitor ground.
Left Alpha 4, Alpha to parking, monitor ground, 2 Delta Lima, thanks.
Renton ground, Skyhawk 80847 at Westock parking with Information Hotel.